Yeah, I make music under the name T though. I don't really know what the end goal is.
In trouble waters, taking a dip, ooh, violent emissions, rise out the spliff, hey.
I guess the music is hip hop, rap shit, but I don't know, I still don't know if it fully fits. There's melody, but not with my vocals. There's pockets, there's loops, and I've always fucked with poetry and spoken word, so it's all kind of from that angle. I know I'm gonna leave some people off of the influences list, but back in the day, it was definitely a lot of Milo. I mean, I still fuck with him, like Earl Sweatshirt, all them, all the weird shit going on underground in LA, like Hellfire Club. My favorite band is probably DeathSpell Omega, who are like this French like black metal band. No one really knows who's in it, other than like the singer. DeathSpell Omega, mad shit. But yeah, I got like on my chest, I got one of the album covers tattooed. This is how like broke people flex. I could just listen to the Tony Hawk soundtracks for the rest of my life and probably be set. Literally everything that I listen to is because of Tony Hawk. Every single thing was in the soundtrack at some point. I think it was Metallica and System of a Down from like Tony Hawk's Underground or fucking Pro Skater 4 or some shit. In my opinion, I would argue there isn't a rap scene in Melbourne. So I think the scenes here are very manufactured and everyone's trying to do a thing, but no one, I feel like people aren't trying to be themselves, which is what I think rap music is. So I don't think there is a rap scene here. And that's not to say that we're any better than anyone else, because everything's subjective, and there's probably more people that think we're trash than other people. Even to an extent, like, you know, I gotta acknowledge my privilege and shit, and always rap from that perspective, because I feel like it's important to be honest and to never like fabricate shit. Like, you could walk around to fucking shows in Melbourne, like just point at people, then point at the artists they're trying to be. Because some people are like really good at it still. Like, not to take that away from anyone, but there's no like original sounds coming from Melbourne, especially in terms of rap. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of people that are doing unique shit, like here and there. But like as a scene that's like working together to create like a unique sound, like I don't think there's that. I'm like broke as shit, to be honest. This is the backyard. Everything's broken, but that's cool. It's honest, it's natural, which is why I live in this house. Because it's a good compromise between being able to live where I want to and being able to actually afford to do that, which I still scrape by even with this place being dirt fucking cheap. My approach to life is kind of, if shit fucks up, if it just gets worse and it never works out, then the art's gonna get better, probably. I feel like the whole thing, like the whole process of creating is kind of like, it's like baiting myself to keep going. Because there's no, you know, there's no career and there's no school or anything that is like, there's not gonna be any like tangible, like, hey, this is why you have to get up and do this shit. So hopefully like just being creative and having creative people around, it's like, so far, just doing that has ended up in some pretty dope situations. Like meeting some pretty cool people, making some cool shit, and going to cool places. Thank you for coming to my house. I've appreciated your presence here. I'm gonna go inside and finish my homework.